Hello everybody, welcome to MTG Dungeon. Today's match is Dragonstorm versus Counters Company. Here with guest commentator Ben.
What's good?
So, seeing as they're both combo decks, I guess this comes down to does Calvin get his combo turn 3?
Yeah.
And then, or do you combo off turn 4?
Whoever does it faster. Game 1 is like stupidly favored in Counters Company. Just because I don't really run any interaction with my opponent.
Oh, so like no spot removal, nothing like that?
No.
Okay.
I'm all in on just trying to do my thing and kill you with big stupid stuff.
That's fair.
So, yeah, it's stupidly favored for Counters Company. And then games 2 and 3 are probably still in Counters Company's favor, but I at least have play.
I gotcha.
I have a lot more I can do.
Well, it seems good. I'm not sure who won the die roll. We'll find out here in a second.
Yeah.
I see a Thirst and a Dragonstorm in hand.
That's fine.
And a Knot. And I think that's it. I don't think there's any.
So for those of you who don't know what's going on with this Dragonstorm deck, since it's my deck, I'll explain it. It's got a few different packages in it, or plans, to get out big fat dragons really cheap and really quickly, as far as getting dragons out fast goes. The first one of the plans or the strategies is to do it through Aether Marvel Works, which is pay 6 energy and tap it to look at the top 6 cards of your library and cast an instant, cast a spell for free from among them, and then put the rest on the bottom in any order of your library. You achieve your energy through cards like Attune with Aether, Woodweaver's Puzzle Knot, and Aether Hub, and then the energy that you get from the other ability of Aetherworks Marvel. The other way that you do it is through discarding cards into your graveyard and then casting them with either Spelltwine or Sins of the Past. Spelltwine is costs 5 and a blue. It's a sorcery. You can cast an instant or sorcery from each graveyard without paying their mana cost. Sins of the Past allows you to cast an instant or sorcery from your graveyard. To be able to cast those really fast, I use Lotus Bloom. And Lotus Bloom is Black Lotus with Suspend 3. So the quickest I can go off in either direction is turn 4. I can either play a Bloom on turn 1 and then have enough mana to cast a Spelltwine or a Sin from the Past when the Bloom resolves. And hopefully I will have played a discard spell in the meantime to get Dragonstorm in the bin, or just play my lands each turn and play Attune with Aether and Woodweaver's Puzzle Knot and Aether Hub, any combination of those cards, up to turn 4, and cast my Aetherworks Marvel and go to town.
Yeah. And I'm not going to say we're already disappointed. We don't see the Expedition lands yet on the board.
No. No. In future videos, that won't be the case. Because this is before I finished expeditioning all of my lands that could be expeditioned.
Expedition Aether Hubs,
yeah. So we all know those can be expeditioned.
Yeah.
Alright, so we got Tweeters and a Kitchen Finks on Calvin's side, and I am just going land go. Well, I played Woodweaver's Puzzle Knot, getting 3 life, 3 energy. And I played Aether Hub too, so it looks like I'm hoping to just top deck Aetherworks Marvel and have that be enough. That's where I'm at right now.
I mean, you're looking pretty good right now.
And I'm trying to fix this life pad situation.
But it's fun. We're trying to get someone to knock over 20, for the 25th time, pie to the face.
Have you kept track?
We have.
All right, what are we at right now as of today?
As of this video, I think we're at 18.
All right. Ooh, this is scary. He's got one of his combo pieces out on the board. I do not like this.
I believe in you, Ben.
Thanks.
Oh! Well, I mean, you did top draw the Aetherworks Marvel.
Alright, so now I'm thinking now I gotta play into it. And I have 2 lands, so I can definitely do it. So right now, the plan should be, whether I do it or not.
Hey, there's one of them.
Alright, Expedition. Play a land, use the activated ability on Woodweaver's Puzzle Knot to get 3 energy and 3 life before Calvin ends his next turn. So I'll go up to 7 and then slam Aetherworks Marvel. So right now I'm thinking to myself, can you kill me?
He does not have combo.
He does not have combo, but he has Ronus.
He does.
And then
But
not
nothing-
Devoted Druid.
I was
So
like,
everything's great.
Yeah, save it.
Alright, get in for 4.
And you're just gonna get most of it back.
Yeah. So I'll go back up to 20 after doing this. Fetch, take a point of damage, go to 17, crack the Puzzle Knot, go back up to 20.
So off of this Aetherworks, are we hoping to hit? I assume Dragonstorm because that'll be 2 spells or 2 dragons.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. 2 dragons, and the best dragons for me to be hitting on 2, especially against this board, is going to be Bogardian Helicite or Dragon Lord Atarka, and then whatever else doesn't matter because it gets rid of the combo piece and then it gets rid of Mana Dorks.
Yep.
And it can block anything profitably.
Yep.
Well, not anything. It'll die to Ronus, but
I mean, the Atarka won't. All right, let's see.
I got the dragon.
I was like,
it's like, all right, I found it. Everything's great. So I get 2 dragons. All right. Ah, I love it so much. It's the best. This is what Magic's all about. All right, so I decide to get a Haster and a Tarka. Atarka deals 5 damage divided as I choose among any number of target creatures and or planeswalkers. And Dragon Lord Kolaghan Atarka is an 8/8 flyer, by the way. And then Dragon Lord Kolaghan is a 6/5 with flying and haste, and its other ability is pretty irrelevant and pretty specific. And it also grants all dragons I control haste.
So come across for 14.
Yep. So wipe the board, hit you for 14. Can you kill me? So right now he has no outs. He literally has 0 outs. I think he has to hit Path to Exile and then hope I do nothing. I'm just happy. I'm just happy. I did my thing.
Yeah.
I did my thing.
So sideboard plan for you, since obviously you're here.
Okay. I imagine there wasn't. There might have been a lot of confusion on how this happens if you're just looking at my sideboard right now.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Just like,
all right, so the sideboard package is a Bring to Light package. What the Bring to Light package is for is for me to be able to abuse the fact that I'm on 5 colors and also obtain value from my sideboard that allows me to deal with decks that are also trying to get value in some way. And that could be, in this case, Counters Company is trying to get value infinitely. Jund is trying to get value incrementally. And then just kind of based off of those 2 matches, any decks that are of the same parallel, or parallel to the decks, I'm going to be looking to board into some sort of Bring to Light package.
okay.
My cards that I'm looking at bringing in this specific matchup are going to be a board wipe. I run 2 Kozilek's returns, so that plays around Brent and Forge Tenders, which is really good.
Also plays around the artifact one, the Pro All Colors.
Oh, Edge Champion.
Edge Champion, thank you.
Yeah, so it also plays around Edge Champion, which is huge. I have not Flame Tongue Cobble, that's FTK, duh.
The Foul Tongue.
Foul Tongue Invocation, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yep. And that's target player sacrifices a creature they control, and then if I control a dragon or reveal a dragon from my hand, when I cast that card, I gain 4 life as well. So that'll come in against aggressive matchups. I'll be looking to take out dragons based on what I'm playing against, because there's some dragons that do different things. And when I say that, I have a couple of creatures in my board that I'm also looking to bring in. I run one of Vidilian Click, which is good for like either messing with what my opponent's doing or protecting my hand, which can be huge. I could, like, if I don't have the dragon that I want to Dragonstorm into, I could like Vidilian Click and tuck it in my library and then go Aetherworks Marvel and hope to get a Dragonstorm to get that from my hand. I run one other dragon in my sideboard, which is a Thunderbreak Regent. Which is a 4/4 for 2 and 2 red. When a dragon I control is targeted by a spell or an ability,
I believe so.
Deal 3 damage to target opponent. And that one I bring in as like a low-costed, efficient dragon if I feel like I need to have a board presence a little bit quicker. And it's also a dragon to get off of Bring to Light if I feel like I need it.
Those all seem pretty good.
And then there's also the Goblin, Goblin Dark Dwellers.
Yeah.
And that one is in there with the Bring to Light package because of the things that I'm going to get with Bring to Light. Bring to Light will let me go grab it and play it, and then I can replay it with that ability, which is when Goblin Dark Dwellers enters the battlefield, you get to flashback an instant or sorcery card with converted mana cost 3 or less from your graveyard. If you cast it this way, exile it.
Yeah.
Which is a pretty common clause in flashback.
Yeah.
A bit like abilities that aren't flashback itself.
Yeah.
So in this matchup, I'm looking for Kozilek's returns, Bring to Light. I'm going to bring in my Vidilian Click. I'm going to bring in Echoing Truth in case I need to bounce a relevant permanent, which will be things like Grafdigger's Cage, or in this matchup, Devoted Druid.
Yeah. So, and also for those of you who are going to be wondering about deck lists, sometime in the near future, very near future, we're going to start doing some deck tech videos on some of these, I'll say, off-the-wall decks.
Sure.
So, we'll give you guys deck lists and whatnot on those as well. So, alright, well, Counters Company is going first.
Alright, well, that looks like a 0-land hand to me.
Is it? I thought I saw like one, but I still don't think you keep
mountain?
it. Oh, for you. Oh.
Yeah. I'm looking at my hand, sorry. I don't really care what's happening. I'm more interested in what I'm doing. My deck's interesting.
You're not wrong.
But when I peeked over at Calvin's hand, I saw a Barenton Forge Tender.
Yeah, I think he only had one land. It was a Rising Canopy. So that's not really the one land you want to have.
Barenton Forge Tender is still a good card against me because I do run Dragon Lord Tarka, Dragon Lord Kolaghan, which he saw both in the first games, and if he wanted to, he could prevent all the damage from those guys. But Guardian Hellkites are red, so it prevents the damage from all of those. So they're still valid targets, but it doesn't stop Kozilek's Return, which is going to be probably the most impactful card that I cast before I actually Dragonstorm. If I cast it this game. I don't know. I don't remember if I do.
We'll find out.
Yeah. But that Dragonstorm deck is a lot of fun to pilot. But like any deck that's not tier 1, it does possess the ability to do nothing and just lose. I mean, I've had games where I kept like Faithless Looting, Attuned with Aether, and like 5 lands, and I just draw into like all my Dragonstorms and dragons, and die before I can cast them.
I mean, it happens to tier 1 decks too, like a Drowsy Tron or regular Tron decks. It's like, hey, look, I just lose to myself.
Yeah, so that does happen every now and then, but
it's part of Magic.
I'm going down to 5.
Oh.
I think that hand was 1 land Temple Garden.
Oof.
And then like nothing else to do. It was all not great.
Yeah. Oh And mulligan to 5, it doesn't matter what deck you're playing, always just feels bad.
It feels bad, I guess, to do it. But
yeah, I won't lie. When my opponent does it, I feel a little bit. I'm like, yeah, I'm already at an advantage.
I don't know. I actually have the opposite effect, reaction to that. I always get a little bit nervous when my opponent mulls to 5 because I know from my experience, I play a lot better when I'm on 5 because I have to.
Yeah.
If you don't eke out every point of advantage that you get, it just you're gonna pay. You're gonna pay.
So it looks like Aether Hub, Attune. Hey, I didn't know we were playing Standard.
Huh?
I didn't know we were playing Standard with banned cards.
Yeah. That's because I know how to play Standard. Oh, I think I get a Forest. I think that's what I ended up getting. Probably wrong. To grab a Forest here. Oh, I grab an Island. Okay, good me. Good job, me. Because I have a Thirst for Knowledge in my hand. That's the next card I plan on casting.
I think you're front of the land though, right? You need to find one more land.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's not guaranteed it'll be a blue source. And I prefer not to use my energy if I don't have to.
Yeah, because you want to save that for the Marvel.
Okay. So we got Temple Garden from Calvin. Draw. Top decks of planes. And we have a Devoted Druid. Seems good. Alright. Lotus Bloom. So I'm pretty sure I just go ahead and slam the Lotus Bloom and hope that I live that long.
Right. Hope you live the 3 turns that it's in suspend.
Yeah. And for those of you that are not familiar with Suspend, it's exiled with Suspend counters equal to the number of that follows Suspend on the card. So Lotus Bloom is Suspend 3. So it's exiled with 3 Suspend counters. And at the beginning of your upkeep, you remove a Suspend counter. When a suspended card no longer has a Suspend counter on it, you get to cast it. For free. And then you get the effect of the card. So in this case, it's a Black Lotus. So when it resolves, I get an artifact that says tap, sacrifice, add 3 mana of any one color of your choice.
Yep.
Well, I don't think that's the exact wording, but it's really close. That's what it does.
It's the basic idea.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's looking pretty good so far. Calvin does not have combo.
Nope, and I'm pretty happy with that.
3rd land.
I did it!
Yeah!
Godless Shrine. So, one thing that I changed in my deck actually was I no longer run Godless Shrine.
Blasphemy.
I run an Overgrown Tomb instead. Because what happened was when I updated my lands, in this deck list that's in this on this video, yes. I have 1 Windswept Heath because I didn't have enough wooded foothills.
Okay.
And I was able to fetch that land with Windswept Heath, and I ended up doing it a lot, I noticed, so I never really thought about it. But when I updated my lands to what I thought was correct, I had no way to fetch for that land.
Alright.
So I ended up deciding that an Overgrown Tomb would be fine.
Alright, well, it looks like Calvin's comboing off.
Is he comboing?
Yeah, because he has the Zero, the Elf, and then the Chord.
Yep. So, well, that's boring.
Because I can.
Yeah, what am I looking at? Echoing Truth, Bugardian Hellkite, and land. And then I had to concede that match because I drew an extra card off of my Thirst for Knowledge right there. Yeah. So that's why I picked up my cards.
Man, you could have come out of that one.
Yeah, I know, right?
I mean,
easy.
The million Forge Tender, the million Eternal Witness, nah.
I'm glad to see Ronus seeing Modern play. That card's so cool. I love that card. Ronus the Indomitable.
Well, it's the only one that you can hit with Coco, isn't it?
The only god?
Yeah.
No, you can hit the blue one.
Oh, Kefnet?
Yeah,
Right.
I mean, there's no reason to do it.
Yeah, okay.
You could.
Yes, you could.
Yeah.
And then there's the green black one from way back when, but yeah, like...
No, actually, Bantu is 3 as well.
Is he? I thought he was 4.
He's 3. He's like a 4/6 for 3.
Are we sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, he is. Oh, wow, alright.
Yeah, so the red and green ones are the ones that are overcosted. Overcosted. Quote.
Right? Yeah. That's not like it.
Alright.
Hazard at 3 would be ridiculous.
No, I'm sorry, I misspoke. It's the red and white one.
Yeah.
The red and white ones cost 4.
Oh, God. Hazard at 3, I would cry.
That would be insane. Probably, arguably, one of the best Magic cards ever printed. Like, top 20.
It's probably like the best standard card right now.
Yeah.
Also, we will soon have standard videos going up too after a short time after I think it was. So in May we'll have standard videos that'll start popping up as well.
All right, diversifying.
Yeah. Well, now that people actually want to play standard. We once the bans came out for standard, a lot of us just kind of like, we're just gonna wait for Dominaria because we'll see what else gets banned out of the format by then, if anything. I mean, nothing yet, but
All right, so that hand's keepable because I can start Faithless Looting right away.
and suspend the Lotus Bloom.
Yes, so very keepable. All right, so
So we're hoping for land, at least one.
got it.
Okay. Ooh, and a knot. That seems pretty good as well.
Yeah. So probably gonna discard the other Faithless Looting here.
And the puzzle knot.
I end up going with Plains and Faithless Looting, I think.
Okay.
Because I think the other land in my hand is a green source. I think.
I mean, I hope
Yeah.
so. Okay.
Yeah, so I just missed your rainforest.
Okay. So don't say like I hope so, or else I think you just screwed yourself a little bit there. There we go. There's the land base we're all used to.
Whew.
Oh, Ben, the guy who plays Popper with Texas Foil Lightning Bolts
Darn
sent a
tootin'.
message.
Darn tootin'.
I think there's only. I think the Judge Foils are anything more expensive than Texas Foils. The Judge Foils are like $300 a piece.
Something like that.
It's just, sometimes it's a little ridiculous when Magic cards are worth more than their weight in gold.
Just goes to show how priceless art is.
Yes, art.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, these things are beautiful.
they are. Well, I love how you shuffled and then made Calvin cut as a tune.
Yeah. I think I audibly mentioned after I presented for cut. It's like, why did I make you cut a tune?
To send a message.
I just wanted this to drag on the camera way longer. Oh, this game! I remember this game.
Oh no!
This is a fun game. So it slows both of us down, but it hurts me more.
Yes.
Which is important. Because he plays that, and now I can't play Lotus Bloom and then do other things in a turn. Which makes me sad.
I think you're still kind of okay with that, right?
I am.
Like,
but it still sucks.
Yeah. I mean, his pressure on the board is a 1/4. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, you got 18, well, you got 21 turns.
Just wait until he casts Noble Hierarch, friend.
Then you have
Double the
11
clock.
turns.
Double that clock. Well, half that clock, I guess, but double the damage. Got a devoted druid, so things are looking pretty good for Calvin.
And I see his Dustwatch Recruiter in hand.
And the Chord of Calling. Also great.
Yep.
So cast Lotus Bloom. Like this turn, I want to be flashbacking my Seething Song, or my Faithless Looting. And I can't, because I cast Lotus Bloom.
Oh man, but on the bright side, you're what? You're 1 mana away from hard casting that Atarka?
Oh no, I got the mana for it. Atarka costs 7.
Does it? Ooh. Ooh. I mean, seems pretty good. You can just like...
Reclamation
Oh.
Sage. Savage.
Oh. Nah. Oh.
Yeah, that's a feel bad right there.
Oh, that's a super feel bad. Oh. Alright, everyone who's watching this video, put in the comments how much you hate Calvin for doing that.
I'm sure wasn't a fan. That dragon would have definitely done some work.
Yeah. Especially when you're just like 2 the voted druid, put 3 on the other one for no reason, just hit you for 8 twice.
Mm-hmm.
Put you at 1, good game.
Alright, Reclamation Sage. Nope. I'm all over that.
Right? You're like, no.
I don't think so, buddy.
Try again later.
Hey, look what I drew.
Hey, this is pretty good.
Uh-huh.
Although now you know he has a chord.
Yup.
On the bright side, you can spin on his turn.
Mm-hmm. And get two Dragonstorm triggers, but only cast one of them.
Yeah. Oh. I just realized that too. Oh. I mean, Hellkite would be fun here too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There are a lot of live hits, for sure. Unfortunately, I have one of my Bulgarian Hellkites in my hand.
Well, there's still 3 in the deck. I mean,
Well, no, there's not. I think I sideboard one out.
oh, okay. So there's 2 in the deck.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
man.
then there's Dragonstorms.
Yeah.
Those are copies.
Right.
Alright. Let's see how lucky I get.
Oh,
Alright, so that's a big old whiff.
yeah. Like, that. I mean, Echoing Truth?
No, I'm thinking... I'm thinking long term here. Echoing Truth. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I'm thinking.
Echoing Truth buys you a turn, so you bounce the Devoted Druid. I can feel the pain that you're in right now.
Yeah. This is not great. Alright, so I guess I like the Echoing Truth.
So the other option is that you could get the other Marvel works, and then you would get 2 energy off one of them dying.
Yeah, so I think the problem is, even if I do that and then find something that gets me 2 energy on my turn,
Mm-hmm.
I go to 6 and pass, and then he can chord whenever he wants.
Yeah.
He can still do infinite mana. I guess what I was thinking.
Oh, Sins of the Past, and you're 1 short.
I'm too short.
Was it 6?
Yeah,
I
it
think
costs
that's
2
5.
black and...
Well, I'm pretty sure you're pitching a Marvel.
Not sure about that.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I am.
Oh, because Sins of the Past... Sins of the Past is instant restore, so isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and you still can't do it with the thing on the board. Oh.
Yep.
Ugh.
So, yeah, it hurts him, but it also hurts me more.
Yeah.
So this is proof that it hurts.
Yeah. What's it? I'm pretty sure, like, he probably could have won, like, 3 turns ago.
3 turns ago? I don't know.
Like 2. Like 2 turns ago.
Maybe.
Because he could have quartered for whatever he needed. In combo dock. So we know he has a Dustwatch in hand.
That's true. That's true. On the turn he would have courted when I said no.
Yeah.
That's the turn he would have won.
Yeah. So this is just code for Devoted Druid, so you can have infinite mana, and then cast a Duskwatch, make infinite mana, find the Ballista, and then wait next turn to cast it.
Yep, exactly.
I'm gonna laugh really, really hard if you get the Kozilek's return before you can do that.
God, that would be phenomenal. I think that's my only out at this point.
I believe in you.
Well, thank you. At least somebody does.
Yeah.
There's only... I either need to draw it, or... No, I just need to... Yeah, I need to draw it, or I need to draw a... I don't have a land. Yeah, I just have to draw it.
Yeah, you have to draw it.
I could get a Faithless Looting and then find it that way, I guess.
Yeah.
And then post it up for his turn.
Yeah.
Like during his upkeep or something.
Yeah.
That way he can't search, find the piece, and still retain his mana.
Yeah. He's digging so hard. This is so bad. We have to do it manually. Found the Ballista. Alright.
I don't feel sorry for him, not one bit.
No. Discarding the hand size.
And the great thing is he has to play... If I do get Kozilek's return, he has to play everything out one turn at a time.
Yep. Oh. I really hope you get it, just so we can watch the pain and anguish on his face. Ha! I don't think that was it.
Oh, that's a land. There is no good play here, but I think my best play at this point is just to play another Aetherworks Marvel, so it makes my next turn's draw live to make another activation.
I mean, I guess, like, he's just going to cast the Ballista on a million.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I got you.
Assuming I don't die for some reason on the next turn.
Right.
That's my best play.
That terrible, terrible whiff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's just the risk you take for playing this deck. So, I guess with this play, what this allows me to do is flash back and look for the second echoing truths.
That's true.
So I could bounce on his upkeep.
Yeah.
So that's another play.
That's a
better play.
I think, at this
and
point.
that puts me at 3 energy, so that makes me live to Woodweaver's Puzzle Knot number 2 if I do find the second echoing truth.
Yeah, I was like, you could play Puzzle Knot. I'm like, no, you can't because you're flashing back. Faithless Living. Oh. And, I mean, who knew combo decks were so hard to feel the lines of play in?
Who knew indeed? And this is why my rounds go to time, because I take forever.
And there's like 7 choices to make. Alright, let's see.
Attune and Thirst. That is
So close.
Not enough.
So close. Yeah, so actually, I mean, if you hit either one, then yeah, you were live for a lot of things, but it's like, ugh.
Yep.
Alright, Kevin. Cast a Ballista for $1 million. Or he could, I think he's just gonna run and shoot us in a message. Nope, it's a Ballista. Okay.
Either way, it's fine
Right.
with me. It's still lethal.
Alright, so counters in 3. Right? Yes. Counters in 3.
Counters in 3.
Alright. Oh, so close. Man, can you believe that guy just said that thing about that player? Ugh, I know, the worst, right? But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on this video. Once we reach 100 subscribers, we will be giving away this handy dandy playmat. So, you guys want to go ahead and subscribe and tell your friends to subscribe? That would be awesome. Thanks, guys.